Notice the progression here. First, it was just a couple of dissenters in the camp. It was that little mixed multitude, that tiny, group of outsiders among the children of Israel. But their rebellion, it grew like a cancer among the people. It persuaded them that God wasn't good enough. It persuaded them God's provision was not enough. What did God do? He was patient for a time, but he finally turned them over to their lusts. He allowed them to have the thing that their heart was putting over him, and it killed many of them. This wasn't just a few quail falling out the sky, folks. This was like a huge event. The people didn't just go calmly pick them up, take them home, clean them, and throw them in a stew like regular. The Bible don't say, but I think the people descended on these birds like crazed maniacs. And for 36 hours, they went and they began greedily gathering piles of these birds in order to feast on the meat. The Bible says in verse 32 that the smallest amount that a man gathered was what? 10 homers? Well, homers, that's about 58 gallons. So that's 580 gallons of birds. I take the Bible literally. That's just what I do. That's like 6 of them ginormous garbage cans you got out by the road in the neighborhood that the trash man comes by and picks up. Full of quail. That was the least among them had that much. The Bible says in verse 33 that as they went to tear into the meat, while it was between their teeth, before they even swallowed, the Lord struck them with a plague. My question was, when I initially read this, why in the world did God do that? Why did he let them gather it for 3 days, 36 hours, do all that work only to kill them with a plague? And I like how Matthew Henry said it. He said, God often grants the desires of the wicked in wrath.